anywhere between £250,000. As an analyst, you could easily be doing 80 plus hours a week, and you could be working into the night and even into the weekends. Have you ever wondered how much an investment banker gets paid? Well, investment bankers get paid a lot of money. It is a very lucrative industry. However, it is characterized as being very stressful and working a lot of hours, upwards of 80 plus a week. So in this video, I'm going to demystify investment banking salaries. First of all, I'm going to be talking about the career progression that you can expect in investment banking. Then I'm going to be demystifying the base salaries that you can expect from the different positions in investment banking. And then finally, I'm going to talk about the bonus. So first of all, career progression. So in investment banking, there is a really nice career progression. There is many different job titles, and you will be at a certain level for a set number of years before you get promoted to the next level. However, it is very much performance dependent. At the very bottom, there is the analyst, and you can expect to be an analyst for around 2 to 3 years, and your salary will increase as you go through the analyst phase. As an analyst, you're expected to do really the grunt work. You're doing the PowerPoints, you're doing the Excel, and you're very much being told by the associate what to do. There is very little client interaction at this stage, if any client interaction. The next level up is associate, and you can expect to be an associate for about 2 to 3 years as well, so the same as an analyst. However, the associate has a little bit more responsibility. Firstly, they are directly in contact with the vice president, which is the level above them. They may be attending some of the client meetings, but they will not be talking in these meetings at all. They will simply be taking minutes. They will also be doing a bit more of the complex Excel modeling and a bit more of the complex presentation work, but most of that work will be given to the analysts. Next is the vice president, and vice president you can expect to be there for 3 to 4 years. This is quite a stressful role, and you will be working a lot of hours. It can be upwards of 80 plus. This is very much the project management. So at vice president, you are in constant communication with the director, and the director is telling you what exactly needs to be done. At vice president level, you are making sure this work is being done by the analysts and associates. So you are pretty much going through exactly what the analysts and associates have been doing and making sure the work is absolutely perfect. You will also be making sure that you've got data together for the pitches which the directors are going to be doing. Moves me on to the fourth job title, or the fourth level, and this is the director. Now, director, you can be at this level for 3 to 4 years, and it really depends on your performance. If you perform really well, you can get moved up to a managing director. However, this is extremely difficult. As a director, you are going to be pretty much on the phone all the time. You're going to be traveling all of the time. Your job is to have an interaction with the client and make sure the client is happy. And then that moves me on to the managing director. The managing director is at the top, and the managing director is very much in charge of making sure they win deals and making sure the clients are happy. And at managing director, this is where you will make the most amount of money. So one of the most important parts of the video, what is the base salary? So base salary in investment banking is inherently very high. One of the reasons for this is because when an investment banking team is working on a deal, the team will quite often be very small. And as a result, this client that they're getting the money from, they're going to be getting a lot of money, and dividing that by a small team is going to mean a lot of money for each of the team members. Also, the hours are very long for investment banking. As an analyst, you could easily be doing 80 plus hours a week, and you could be working into the night and even into the weekends. So first of all, what is the base salary of an analyst? So at the very lowest level, as soon as you join the firm as an analyst, you can be expected to make £60,000. £60,000 as a graduate straight out of university is a lot of money, and this progresses. So being an analyst, you can be there for 3 years, and each year you will get a pay rise. So it will start off at 60, it would then move to 65, and then it would move to 70,000 as an analyst. The level above this is associate, and this is a promotion within the company, and as a result you will get paid more, and it's the same as an analyst because you can be an associate 1, associate 2 and an associate 3. At associate 1 you can expect to make £72,000. As associate 2 you can expect £78,000, and then as you get to analyst 3, if you are an analyst for 3 years, you can expect £88,000. which is a lot of money when you've only been at potentially the investment bank for 6 years. And of course, you will have your bonus on top of this. Now, this is where it starts to get to a lot of money. Vice President. Vice President, as I said, you have a lot more responsibility and you are pretty much doing a project management role. A Vice President base salary can expect north of £140,000. At this point in your career, you could be around 27, 28, and making £140,000 in investment banking is a lot of money. However, it is nothing compared to a director, which is quite difficult to get promoted to, as if you look at the spread, there is a lot of vice presidents in investment banking in comparison to directors. So as a director, you can expect to make as your base salary £170,000 to £240,000, which is a major step up from vice president. And it all depends on how good you are and even the sector that you're working in investment banking. If you're working in M&A, for example, you could be expected to be on the top end of £250,000. However, if you're working in a part of the investment bank which isn't as highly revenue generating, you're expected to make £170,000 base salary. And that moves me on to the managing director. The managing director is getting paid a lot of money for their role in the company, and they can expect anywhere between £250,000 and £500,000 per year. So this is a lot of money and they will be working a lot of hours for this. However, this is absolutely nothing compared to the bonuses that they will be earning, especially as a managing director or as a director. So that moves me on to the bonus. How much are these individuals getting paid at each level? Well, at analyst level, you can expect to receive 45% of your salary in bonus, depending on your performance. So on the low end, as an analyst 1, you can expect to make £27,000, whilst at the high end, you can expect to make £31,000, which gives a total compensation of around £80,000 to £90,000 as a first year analyst. This is extremely high as you just came out of university, you've completed your bachelor's degree or you completed your master's degree, and you are suddenly making nearly £100,000 with total compensation. It's a lot of money and it's the most amount you can make coming out of university. Let's move on to associate level. How much do associate make? Well, when you get promoted to associate, you're expected to make a bonus of 65% of your base salary. So you're getting a 20% increase straight away of your base salary. Base salary has increased, so automatically you're going to be making quite a lot more money. So on the low end, you can expect to make around £46,000. But on the high end, you can expect around £57,000. Once again, this is a lot of money, but you've got to think about how much time and effort they are putting in to get this bonus. If they are working in M&A, they can be working over the weekends. They can be working into the night on weekends. Quite often, even the associates and analysts will have to be answering their emails at midnight, especially if it's an extremely important email. So yes, they are getting paid a lot of money, but you need to put that into perspective. So as you move up to vice president, once again, you get another 20% increase in the total bonus percentage. As a result, what you can expect is £119,000 in bonuses. So instantly your total compensation is going to be around £270,000. And now we come up to the really big numbers. How much in bonus is a director actually making? Well, let me tell you, it is a lot of money. A director can expect 150% of its base salary, and that can be anywhere from £255,000 to £375,000. But if you think that's a lot, let's move on to the managing director. The managing director is at the top of the company, and if you get to this stage, you could be between 32 to 40. At this age, you're going to be making a lot of money. So at this stage, you can be expected to make 260% of your base salary, which can equate to between 500,000 and 1.3 million, and you can be making that year on year. However, I must note that at this point, at managing director level, it is very much on the economic climate that you're in. In a financial crisis, you're not going to be making anywhere near as much money because you're pretty much at the top of how much you can make anyway. In a boom economic cycle, you can be making a lot more money. You can be even making over 1.3 million, depending on how well your sector or your department has been performing. That is a summary of the base salary, the bonus, and the career progression that you can expect in investment banking. A lot of people do like investment banking because of the career progression. They can see the next step that they're aiming for and the promotion that they're going to get, and ultimately how much they're going to get paid once they've reached that promotion. That is why investment banking is also one of the most competitive industries, aside from the salary that you're getting paid. Now, I hope you enjoyed this video. I have created a private equity base salary bonuses video which you can watch, and also how much I made in private equity. Now, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe to the channel because it really helps and it allows me to make even more videos for you to watch. Thanks for watching.